A very good afternoon to you and welcome to your lunchtime news. You're with me, Katrina Chang. Let's start off with a look at the headlines. A special program by the Department of Examinations to prevent frauds committed during the GC ordinary level exams. An elephant that was a menace to people living in Ambalampola captured. 27 arrested over riots in Singapore's Little India. The GCE ordinary level examinations commenced today. Commissioner General of Examinations WMNJ Pushpakumar stated that examinations will take place at 4,312 centres island-wide.
This year, 578,140 candidates will be sitting for the ordinary level examinations. Of this number, 384,056 are school applicants. The Commissioner General of Examinations added that 78,000 officers have been deployed to oversee administrative and evaluation activities. The first stage of the ordinary level examination evaluation activities will take place from the 30th of this month to the 7th of January, whilst the second stage will take place from the 14th of January to the 22nd.
Department of Examinations has taken steps to minimize frauds taking place during the GCE ordinary level examinations, which commenced today. Commissioner of General of Examinations WMNJ Pushpakumar said that a special monitoring system will be followed to detect fraudulent activities.
I urge all candidates not to engage in fraudulent activities during the exams, as you will not be given another chance. Some candidates engage in these activities merely as a habit. Some attempt to keep textbooks, mobile phones and use Bluetooth during exam hours. I strongly say that such activities will not be tolerated. No one can sit for the exam under fake identity. Any individual identified will be arrested and will be disqualified from all examinations.
A media briefing was convened by Minister of Youth Affairs and Skills Development Dallas Alha Peruma on the progress of the Ministry of Vocational Training.
It is only in our country that the youth uprisings have taken place thrice within a period of 30 years. We appointed a committee to look into the reasons behind these youth uprisings. We tabled a number of recommendations, of only which a few have been carried out. But we must accept that we did not step into these shoes of the youth and speak to them. That has been a downfall for which I will take part of the blame instead of pointing fingers at others. As the Minister of Youth Affairs, we do not accept these rebellions, we reject it.
Meanwhile, JVP Politburo member K.D. Lal Kanta expressed the following views at an event organised in Narayanpeta yesterday.
Provincial council elections cannot reduce the prices of essential goods. No matter who wins the election, the prices of goods cannot be reduced. To do this, there has to be a change in government. However, provincial council polls are drawing near and we can highlight your problems. The rise in the prices of goods and the taxes imposed by the government through the budget are topics that are widely discussed today.
Auditor General H.S. Samaravira stated that a special audit will be conducted into warehouses belonging to the Paddy Marketing Board. He added that a team of 8 will be appointed to carry out this task.
The audit is being conducted due to a number of problems that have been reported in relation to the storing and releasing of paddy. Auditor General H.A.S. Samaravira stated that audits will be conducted at around 300 warehouses belonging to the Paddy Marketing Board. 8 teams have been deployed to Anuradhapura, Polonnaruwa, Ampara, Galle, Udavaluwe, Trincomalee and Kurunegala. The teams will assess the storing, issuing and purchasing of paddy stocks. The Auditor General pointed out that since paddy storage in the country does not take place according to required standards, a large quantity of paddy stocks are destroyed regularly.
Wildlife officers were able to capture a wild elephant in the Ambampula area who was a threat to area residents. Our correspondent said that the elephant was captured today following an operation that was conducted over the past few days. Wildlife officers of Galgamuwa captured the wild elephant in the Kasikote, Tekawata area in Ambampula earlier today. Our correspondent said that a few people were reported dead owing to wild elephant attacks over the past few days in the area. Wildlife officers of the Galgamuwa Reserve, IMG Senaviratna, who joined the operation, said that the elephant will be released to a forest reserve. On other local news, Senior DIG Gamini Navaratna was appointed as the Acting Inspector General of Police. The police media unit stated that the appointment was made due to the absence of Inspector General of Police N.K. Langakun, who is currently on a visit to Malaysia. The IJP left the island today to inspect training programs of the Royal Police Service in Malaysia to obtain assistance from Malaysia in training police officers in Sri Lanka and to develop ties between the police service of the two countries. Paris Saint-Germain finished their preparations in Lisbon at the Luz Stadium ahead of their last match in the Champions League Group C, from which they have already qualified. PSG are already certain to finish first in Group C and travel to Lisbon without some of their key players like Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Paris Saint-Germain centres backs Thiago Silva and Alex have also been rested for their final Champions League Group C match away to Benfica today. The Brazilian pair have been left at home as a precaution after Silva took a knock during Saturday's 5-0 home victory over Schalke in League One, and Alex suffered a minor thigh pain. Despite the absences, Paris Saint-Germain coach Laurent Blanc told reporters that they will play to win. The archery division at the US Olympic Training Center has seen an influx of participants due to the box office successes of the Hunger Games franchise. Students of all ages participated, aimed and hit their marks at this center in Chula Vista, just south of San Diego.
In the film based on the best-selling book by Susan Collins, Lawrence plays Katniss Everdeen, a heroine who uses a bow and arrow to survive in the ultimate reality show of life and death.
Since the release of the first Hunger Games movie, USA Archery has seen an increase of 105% in our participation at our entry-level clubs. Within that, we have seen an increase of female participation up 130%. Girls are seeing these strong female characters, taking a bow and taking charge, and they want to come out and do the same thing. It's been awesome for our sport, and it's great for the girls who are coming out and learning and participating.
Star Jennifer Lawrence said that formal training from an Olympic archer, and in preparation for the films, the actress at one point was shooting up to 100 arrows a day in an effort to perfect her technique.
Well, that's a wrap for this edition of Lunchtime News. It was a pleasure having you with us. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Katrina Chang. Have a pleasant day ahead.